37-34. They had made a field goal to win it, but had to call a timeout because they were about to take a delay of game. Then Zane Gonzalez missed. Then Seattle gets the football. Russell Wilson threw a touchdown pass to DK Metcalf. That was called back because there was a hold. Then Russell Wilson gets picked off. Gonzalez has just made a field goal. We're going to show you some of this as soon as we are allowed to, and the business is called stretching. Have I stretched sufficiently? Sunday Night Football. Russell Wilson and Seattle on the road against Kyler Murray, Arizona. What a game this turned into. Early on, this was foreshadowing. Tyler Lockett had an absolutely out-of-hand performance. Needed just one hand to make this play on the talented Patrick Peterson. What a start for Seattle. First, Lockett, wide open. Wilson, 5 for 5, 65 yards and a touchdown on the opening drive. Arizona players, they were doing that tricky thing where they were looking at the sidelines. Kyler looked down, realized he had single coverage on Nuke Hopkins, and just started laughing. Look at Murray. He's like, "Are you want to guard Nuke with one guy?" All right, well, I'm just going to toss it up there. 10-7. Arizona within 3. Looks like Seattle's going to score again. Buda Baker's got it, and here comes DK Metcalf. This would have led the show if we could have started with this. That is astounding. Metcalf is one of the bigger people on the field in skill position in the NFL. And the minute this happens, Steve screams, "Look at DK!" Feeling to have that man chase you down. Second down. They run a little third down tricky number, and teams hate kicking field goals. Everyone loves when you go for it.
Yep.
But then when you go for it and you don't get it, then what? First read, second read, no, now you're going the wrong way. Kyler just wings it up there, nothing. Just 3, but 7. 20-14. Wilson. Lockett. Like, it's just 3 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Late third, Murray down there close, putting on a clinic, shaking dudes, gets to the end zone. It's 27-24. Through the fourth quarter, Seattle down there. They go for it on fourth down, and again, an impossible pass to Lockett. His feet are in bounds.
No way.
No way. Dre's like, Dre Kirkpatrick says no. Pete's foot, toe drag. Astounding. The night for Lockett, beyond comprehension. Fantasy points, but it's a real life game. And Christian Kirk had a big game Sunday on Monday night, has a big game in the ball back late. Chase Edmonds on. For an injured Kenyon Drake. You see Larry Fitzgerald, the veteran. He picks the ball up, brings it over, makes sure they're going to be able to 3, 2, 1, clock it. That allows Gonzalez to come out from 44, which, and it's good. The ball game is tied. So this goes to probably done because Seattle's going to score, right? They always do. Well, man, they brought pressure throughout this overtime.
Yep.
I give Arizona credit. They're like, man, to hell with it. And they brought it. Byron Murphy sacks him. Cardinals need a field goal. Chase Edmonds rips off more than 32, and the Cardinals are in field goal range. So Zane Gonzalez, look at the clock. Seattle's pointing at the clock like that can't be good. Well, there's a flag, but there was a timeout called before. Cliff Kingsbury realized we're not going to get this off. Timeout, timeout, timeout! So now, on the second attempt, and Arizona has to be thinking with less than 3 minutes, giving the ball back to that guy. Now they only need 3 to beat us. Now it's 3rd and 10. Metcalf, you remember that speed when he chased down Buda? This time he's running the same direction, only he's He's going to score the touchdown, and Seattle stays unbeaten. They've won, except wait, there's a flag. So now on 3rd and 14, Russell, little miscommunication much in this game earlier, makes a huge play with the pick. And Arizona, again, it's just 10 minutes on the clock to start the overtime. Not a lot of time left. Arizona's got that one timeout. There's Nuke Hopkins getting a little bit closer. Murray, Fitzgerald into field goal range. They called their timeout, took a shot to Kirk. It was incomplete in the end zone. Bring on Gonzalez. He missed the first time. He buries the second. And the Cardinals, on a Sunday night game that was supposed to be in the afternoon, lived up to its prime game. And in that rugged NFC West, Arizona now, Seattle takes on San Francisco next week. Arizona, a well-earned bye. They're 5-2. The Rams will be on Monday Night Football against the Bears. And Sunday, as you see, obviously, if Seattle's playing San Francisco, that means San Francisco's playing Seattle. Steve, that's how that works.
Got it.
All right, so we lose one unbeaten. That means that, by definition, there will only be one unbeaten at the end of the day. And this is interesting. The last 2 times Pittsburgh was the lone unbeaten, they went to the Super Bowl. So keep that in mind as you watch this. There's some Titans fans just enjoying the fact that they can be out and about, all geared up. Ben was in his bag early. How about a game started here? He flips it up to Eric Ebron, and he's whooping at Jeffrey Simmons after the play. Very next play, 2nd and goal. Zip offense more potent with him in it. It's 14-0. Ryan Tannehill on 3rd down through the hands of Corey Davis, but Adam Humphries is there to squeeze it. Just a little too tall for 84, but 10 is there to grab it and keep the drive alive. Later in the drive, 3rd and goal, Pocket delivers to Davis. It's a 14-7 game. Here late in the 2nd quarter, Derrick Henry bottled up by T.J. Watt. Steelers defense had the best of it early on. Titans have got a punt. Brett Kern away to Ray McLeod. Makes one man miss. Puts his foot in the shades of the days of Clemson. He's inside the red zone. Steelers, 3rd and 2. Again, it's John. 24-7, Pittsburgh in control. 3rd quarter, it's 27-7. But Tannehill finds A.J. Brown. Remember DK's speed? These two guys were together playing receiver at Ole Miss. And he's got speed on the slant, makes one cut, and he's gone 73 yards, and suddenly it's less than 2 touchdowns. 27-17, you're not going to keep Henry bottled up all game long. He gets outside for 17 yards. And from 27-7, it's now a 3-point game as Henry goes up and over. And now Pittsburgh trying to go on a sustained drive like the one they went on to start the game. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's been quiet this year, but had season highs of 9 catches and 85 yards. Then it's Johnson for another 1st down. Those are both on 3rd downs. Here's another 3rd down. Roethlisberger looking deep. That's into triple coverage. This one's picked by Amani Hooker. Looking for Juju. No. Tipped up, and the Titans take over. And can they do it again? 1:05 left. It's 3rd and 12. They need to get something for Gostkowski to have a chance. What a pass from Tannehill to A.J. Brown. 6 catches, 153 yards, Titans in field goal range. 25 seconds left. Take a shot for the end zone, looking deep for Davis. Why not? He might come down with it. You might get a PI flag. They got neither. That means Gostkowski comes out from 46. Can he tie this up? From the middle of the field, it's good. And then it's not. It just leaks off to the right. Gostkowski hasn't missed from outside 50 this year. It is now, which would have tied it. Roethlisberger said he missed it. Can't believe it. And the obvious emotion on the other side from Tannehill and the Titans, who lose for the first time, the other side of the ledger.